The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
It's the one and only D-O-double-G. Schrinn Dawg. Schrinn Dawg. You know we mobbing with the Mayor of Brizzy. Yeah.
The Lord Mayor of Brizzy, because it's a capital city, see? I've learned
Lord
that one
Mayor,
that on a smarter than
Lord
who
Mayor,
over
mate.
the years. Hello, Lord Mayor. How are you?
G'day. You guys crack me up every time with that. Yeah.
Am I allowed to call you Schrinn Dawg? I haven't met you before. Can I call you Schrinn Dawg?
Absolutely.
Schrinn
And look
Doggy
forward
Dog.
to meeting you and welcome aboard. I know it's
Thank
been
you
a little
very
while,
much.
but yeah.
Nikki, what was weird, Nikki and Lord Mayor, is like I call you Schrinn Dawg on the radio show, but like we spoke at Suncorp Stadium. We had a great panel with Michael Kasprovic and a great manager director of a company, Queensland. I think an only female, Cecily, last week, and I couldn't help but call you either Lord Mayor or Adrian. Did you notice that?
Look, I've been called so many things. It doesn't matter.
As long as it's not 4 letters, hey? Then you're doing well.
All right, let's have a look to the week ahead. There's 4 million
Yeah.
residents in southeast Queensland, and we've all officially been told to prepare without power for at least 3 days. Is that accurate? That's how the Courier Mail's reporting it this
Or are
morning.
they whipping us up into a frenzy?
Oh, no, look, absolutely, we've got to be prepared. One of the things in a cyclone, obviously, is, potentially trees come down on power lines, there's power outages. So, this is the thing. We should be prepared for it. And, think about how you might go in your own house without power for a few days. Obviously, that starts to focus the mind on, what you need. So, yeah, definitely that's a real thing. And being prepared for that is something legitimate. The good news, I think people are taking it seriously. It's a bit counterintuitive because you look out the window, what a beautiful day, the sun's out.
It's probably the
and
nicest day we've had in a long time.
Do you reckon there's one person out there, I was just asking Lockie on the balcony, who has got their head under a rock, has no idea what's going on and has looked up today and gone, I might go fishing today.
I'd say there's a few tourists,
Do
maybe.
you reckon there's one person that doesn't aware? I mean, what can you do, though? You can't shake everyone and say, prepare for this, can you?
Oh, look, I know it's difficult to get to every single person, but I think the word is definitely getting out. I think the biggest sign that people are taking this seriously is the sandbags that we've been giving out. So to put it in perspective, in the 2022 flood, which was, a devastating event, the most sandbags we handed out in a single day was 37,000. But yesterday, we handed out 74,000 sandbags in one day.
Well,
So people are taking it seriously.
That's good, isn't it? It's good that people are prepared. Because,
look, absolutely.
bring your sandbag, it won't rain.
Although I've got to say that in this day and age, sandbags seem so antiquated to me. They're laborious to put together. You've got to move them around. There's so much weight to them. Surely there's alternatives to sandbags. There must be some flood barriers of some nature that can do the job without the use of sandbags. Is that something that we're looking into?
Well, there is. There are alternatives, and it's one of those things. Sandbags, we're providing them for free, and so people tend to like to go to that option. There's other people that are doing other things as well, but this is a free service we like to provide, and we want to keep providing it, and there's big demand for it. One of the things we've heard is that there's significant queues at a lot of our depots. Some of the other councils around us ask people to fill their own sandbags, and so people are coming into Brisbane from other council areas because we fill the sandbags for you. So there's huge demand. But look, we're providing people with the option now if they want to skip the queue and fill their own. That option will be available. We've got extra locations to do that. So we want to do everything possible to meet the demand.
And what can people do if they want to volunteer to help in some way? Say they're sorted. Like, can people volunteer to help fill sandbags? And who do they contact?
Well, definitely at those voluntary filling locations, at the sandbag filling locations, we've got 4 of them that have just opened this morning. There's one at Mortimer Road, Acacia Ridge. There's one at the Old Toowong Bowls Club, Toowong, Whitetail Reserve, Camp Hill, Boondall Entertainment Centre. So there's 4 locations there. If people want to turn up and help others fill sandbags, that'll be gratefully received. I think the other thing, though, is just to make sure you check on people in your street, check on your neighbours, or check on people in your building, see if there's anyone that needs help in particular, because there are some people that obviously don't have the ability to get out and do things.
We saw that with the fires in California. We saw the people that were struggling the most were those.
Yeah, definitely. And so, even stuff like, do your neighbours have toilet paper or water available? They might not be able to get to the shops at the moment. So we've always been great in Brisbane at checking in on our neighbours and helping each other during times of natural disaster. So in terms of helping, start with your neighbours. Start with your family and friends. That's a great place to start.
That's a great idea. I'm going to do a neighbourhood knock when I get home. I'm going to go and make sure everyone's all right.
Yeah, and got dunny paper.
Yeah.
Although if they don't have it, I don't know what the alternative might be, because
I'm
the
packing
shops
rolls.
seem to
I'll
be
take some rolls.
empty at the moment. What about the dams? All our dams seem to be full. It looks like we've got 600 mil of rain forecast to come along with this cyclone, but no preemptive releasing of the dams. Why would that be? What's going on there?
Yeah, look, this one is always fraught. Everyone definitely has an opinion on dams and dam releases. There's a dam. I'm being told it's been done by the book, so they're managing it by the book.
It's a good read.
I did the audio book.
Where's that dam
If you ever
manual
want to get
again?
to sleep at night, read the dam
Don't spoil
management
it
manual.
for me.
I cried in chapter 4. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's hope we all get through. Is there any word on when it's going to cross and where, or is it still sort of that area between, I saw the Premier saying sort of between Fraser and the Gold Coast, really?
Yeah, look, we're just about to get another briefing at 9 a.m. from the BOM, and so they'll tell us if there's any change. But, look, it's one of those things. They don't know exactly where it would hit, but it's definitely coming for us. So it's kind of, at this point in time, everything we've been told is that it's coming for land, it's coming for southeast Queensland. We just don't know exactly where in southeast Queensland. So if there's any new news today, we'll let you know, but we'll get briefed at 9 a.m.
It's kind of unprecedented in a lot of ways, but somehow we've become predisposed to being, as Brisbane people, to being used to this sort of stuff happening
disasters.
now. You know what I mean? Like we're kind of like,
at least we can be prepared this time around
match
too.
fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. As long as people are taking it seriously, but the other thing is it's different to have a cyclone coming for southeast Queensland, and usually when the cyclones hit, they hit further up north, and we're talking about significantly smaller populations and towns and cities up there, whereas you've got this massive, millions of people living in southeast Queensland that are potentially sort of in the firing line. So this is unprecedented. When they talk about cyclones hitting southeast Queensland in the past, the population was heaps smaller in the past than we've had this. So it is unprecedented.
All right, well, thanks for your time. I know you'd be busy, and hopefully we can stay in touch.
Nice work, Your Lordship.
And keep everyone up to date. Thank you very much, Lord Mayor.
Thanks, Schrinn Dawg.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.